behind in draw power, though, which is going to become concerning here soon. So we can Consecration and Bloodfin Raptor, plus a minion is probably the way to go. I'm starting to think that maybe as a rule, and maybe guys have been watching for a while, I'm starting to think maybe as a rule I play too many cards early. I think that's the other reason why I get behind with my draws, because I'm playing more cards early when I probably should be saving them for bigger minions, honestly. This is an arena deck, so it's hard to say what the other choices were besides the Raptor. They probably were equally bad choices. And the Raptor's actually not bad because he's only a 2-drop. And 3-2, he's above the stat curve. So. Well, we have Ysera. So we can start pulling dream cards. Let's go ahead and do that just so we can play with Ysera some. That'll give us some draw power. We got Laughing Sister, which is a pretty decent board control. You know, so it's Nightmare, Ysera Awakens, Laughing Sister, and something else. Nightmare does, I believe, gives +5/+5 to a minion and kills it at the end of the turn. Laughing Sister can't be targeted. Ysera Awakens, I think, does 4 or 5 damage to all enemies. So, wow, it was really powering up. She really wants to kill Ysera. Which she can do. Well, no. Still gotta do 7 more damage. Wow. Coin. He still has coin at this point. So we'll get at least a second dream card. But now he's got an enraged Worgen who, that guy's gonna be hitting for 10. He's got Wind Fury on him, so we don't have any way to clear him, honestly. But I think Laughing Sister, Guardian of Kings obviously makes the most sense here.
Is there trouble?
I can't heal. The heal is to your hero for Guardian of Kings, and Paladins don't have a heal ability. I don't want to attack here because if I do, I'll die, and I'd rather get a dream card, so we'll just end our turn. So we got Nightmare, give a minion +5/+5, and then destroy it at the start of your turn. So he's probably going to kill Ysera. Yep. And then, I don't know if he'll hit us for 6 or not. He might. He might trade here. It's a better trade for him. But he might just decide to go aggressive. In which case, we're going to do 10 damage next turn. He must be attacking. Oh. That was interesting. That's probably the better play. Wow, we really need to do something that does 1 damage to kill that guy. And that's not it. Well, either way, we're going to play the Drake, so let's see what card we get. Dread Corsair, that gives us a taunt. So I think we're going to have to trade here because we can't take even 8 points of damage next turn. But we could Dread Corsair and then use Nightmare the turn after that. And this gets us a taunt on the field. And we're ahead in cards now, so we're not in an entirely bad position, honestly. Unless she kills both minions next turn, we're going to be hitting pretty hard. I'd really like to use it on the Magma Rager. And maybe that's what we'll do if I feel comfortable enough with our board position. We're 25 to 17, so And he only has 2 cards left. Let's see, the last play, we put the Guardian of Kings into the Raging Worgen to take him out. He had Wind Fury, which means he was hitting for 16 damage, and then played the Dread Corsair for taunt. Those of you who haven't seen this, there's a history over here. You can always check past plays. Wow. He's really desperate to clear minions because, yeah. That was not a good trade. Hammer of Wrath, 4 damage, and draw a card because of the spell power, so we're definitely going to do that. Stormwind Charger. Okay, so this is good. So look, Stormwind Charger, and then we're going to give it Nightmare, which will let us hit for 7. And 4 more, that'll be 11. Yeah. Fortunately, spell power doesn't affect Nightmare.
Let me think.
I think where he's gonna live with 1 life. But we're obviously in really good shape for next turn. This guy's gonna die, but we'll still have 2 minions on the board.
Where shall I strike?
So he gave him charge, and now taunt. So he's really trying to stay alive. This guy's gonna die, so he cleared the board. Alright, well, really no option here except to put our cards down and hopefully we can get enough damage. He's only got 1 card, so unless he draws some sort of... Well, you could have a swipe. Swipe would be really helpful. No help from the spell power. So I'll explain how spell power works real quick. So spell power increases the base damage of spells. Only the base damage of spells. It does not increase buffing of spells. It does not increase healing. It does not increase draw power. It's only the base damage of spells. So if a fireball hits for 6 and you have 1 spell power, it'll hit for 7. If arcane missiles hits for 3 and you have 1 spell power, you'll hit for 4, which is 4 missiles. If you have a straight AoE spell like an arcane explosion, 1 spell power will increase that and it'll be 2. So yeah, there's really nothing. Well, we're still gonna have to trade 2 for 1, so he's not out of it. He's just got lots of taunt. He's, obviously I like where we're at, but choose a minion whenever it attacks, draw a card. Alright, so we're gonna trade the Magma Rager here. And then I'm gonna play Blessing of Wisdom on the Scarlet Power. But let's oh, she won't die because of Divine Shield.
Join or die.
Well, that doesn't do us a lick of good. I kind of have a feeling we're going to end up winning this game with a token. Because basically every turn we're getting to cast a minion, and every turn he may not. So, although he's still got a little card advantage on us. It's 1 life. He's got 1 life left. He's deciding what to do with that card.
Someone called for the doctor.
Well, that's interesting. Well, he was kind of stuck either way there. I think that was probably the right play. Yeah, he's just gonna clear and hope we don't get any form of direct damage. He's got 5, we have 6. We could get a fatigue win, you're right. Well, here, let's token up at least.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's not a battle cry, but... So, fatigue, guys, if he runs out of cards, every time he tries to draw a card will be 1 damage, and every time he tries to draw a card after that, it will increase by 1. So, the first card is 1 damage, the second card is 2 damage, the third card is 3 damage, etc. So, yeah, this could be a fatigue win. Oh, that's a big card. Well, this doesn't help us at all. We could Blessing of Might our token, but he's only got 4 cards left. We could Blessing of Might our token, and then he may trade with it. I don't know. I wish I remember. I wish I knew it was in this deck right now. We're definitely gonna token regardless. I really wish we could Divine Favor, but that I would start taking fatigue damage, but I have 5 cards left. I think I'm just gonna end, guys. Yeah. Well, the only reason I would buff him is he's not forced to attack it because he's got a taunt minion now, so we can't attack him.
Engaging TC-130. Mental
He's just trying to get as many minions down as he can. It's gonna be 10 points of damage. He could end up winning this game very easily. Wow. All right, so this is interesting. We can Redemption and then Blessing of Might this guy, hit him to get him down to 1 at least, and then I don't know, pray that we get something good.
Reporting for duty.
It's sure looking that way, isn't it?
To battle. Reporting.
So he's gonna do 9 points of damage. He's gonna do 9 points of damage, but next turn, well, he's got an armor. Now he's got 2 armor. Why not Divine Favor? We had even amounts of cards, so I wouldn't have drawn anything from it.
Where shall I strike?
Well, this is not looking good. Obviously. Well, that's GG. He's gonna do 7 points of damage. I can't believe he came back.
Well played.
Yeah, we can't Divine Favor never gave us any cards the whole time.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna play it just for the hell of it. We get 1. Oh yeah, I guess we could have played it to get 1, right? Yeah, that's true. We could have played it to get 1 earlier.
Job's done.
Yeah, we could have Divine Favored earlier. I should have. I didn't realize that it would work that way, but it makes sense. Don't know that it would have changed anything. We would have gotten this Golem 1 turn earlier. But yeah, I don't know that it would have changed the outcome, honestly. We did level up our Paladin though, so. Alright, so we finished 3-3 with this deck. Not terrible considering some of the well, I do believe in Heart of the Cards. Just go watch some of the past matches where we top deck like a champ. That's for sure. Alright, let's just see what reward we got with a 3-3. He's very excited. That game's actually, I'll put that game on my epic playlist because it was an epic game. I include epic losses, so. Thanks, EG. So if you go on YouTube, guys, I have 79 videos posted now. Every game I've played. There's lots of playlists made, so you can watch by arena series, you can watch by class, you can also watch by epic games, deck building games. I have them playlisted a bunch of different ways. So if you're looking for something to watch while you're at work or listen to, definitely check those out. Golden Casillas. This is pretty cool. We haven't seen this. You know, the artwork's pretty nice on that with the snowflakes dropping down. I kind of like that. Alright guys, we definitely have time. So we have a couple choices here. I'm pretty sure I know your answer, but I will ask anyway. Would you rather arena, or would you rather work on our warrior deck? Druid. Maybe we'll do a Druid constructed deck this weekend. I save the packs, Palatar. I buy those packs so that I can open them between every game. That's something that I always try to do on this stream. But those packs are definitely purchased, not earned. Alright, so we'll do an arena, guys. We actually have enough gold to use that. So we'll go ahead and use gold. So I'll go ahead and get the heroes up that we can play. And here's our choices. Guys, go ahead and type in chat which one you'll prefer. I'll be right back. And good point. Alright, so we're going to be doing priests. Grab me a little snack, some walnuts, pita chips. Good stuff. Alright guys, we're going to do priest.
The light shall bring victory.
Pita chips, P-I-T-A. Alright guys, so there's a particular card you think will be good, type it in chat. We're going to move through this a little quick because I probably have about an hour and a half to play. I don't remember, do priests even have secrets? I don't think they do. No. So. Oh, we're going greater heal. That's not even a choice. We need to try to get an optionized Soul Priest. That's so key to a priest deck. You do so much damage when you have it. It makes all your healing spells do damage instead. Circle of Healing is really nice when we get board clear. I don't think there's any epic secrets. I could be wrong. I think there's no epic spells. Yeah, Dragonhawk is nice. Let's go Circle of Healing. Oh, you're right. They have an epic secret, but not a legendary secret. Sorry. I was thinking legendary. You're right. There's lots of epic. I meant legendary. There's the Optionized Soul Priest, so we're taking that all day long. Acolyte of Pain will give us some draw power. Razorfin Hunter has good board presence. Holy Smite's just a 1-for-2 damage. I think that's the way to go. Sorry, I'll slow down some, guys. I didn't give you a chance to say anything there. Thrallmaw Farseer is a really good minion. The Wind Fury makes him early threat. Oasis Snapjaw is pretty solid. I would not go Silverback Patriarch. The Silverback Patriarch is the worst taunt minion in the game for its mana. Trust me, guys. It's unless we're so unlucky we get no other taunt minions, that's not the taunt minion to take. Look at it this way. You get a Shield Bearer for 1 mana, and he's a 0/4. You get Silverback Patriarch for 3 mana, and he's a 1/4. That makes no sense. He should at least be a 2/4. Well, okay. These are all good cards. You know I love Sinjin. But I'm really thinking about the other two. What do you think? Sinjin I will definitely take. Lightspawn has some really interesting combos. And Mind Vision is obviously random. I think Sinjin's the safest choice. Alright, more Sinjin. Pretty hard to pass up Mind Control. It can completely turn a game at the end. I doubt we would use it in our first couple matches. But I could see it once we get against... Once we get against a really good deck that has some big minions, I could see it being really useful. So let's go Mind Control. If I remember right, the time we played Priest, I think we had 2 Mind Controls. So... Inner Fire is a solid pre-spell. These are good cards. We don't have any draw power yet, so Cult Master is not bad. But I think we gotta take Inner Fire here. So these are all solid cards. Spell Power doesn't help us as much as a Priest unless we use our... yeah, Inner Fire and Snapjaw would be good. Unless we use our Arcanized Soul Priest. I think Ancient Brewmaster is really good in constructed deck. I don't know that it's that great in Arena. I think Loot Hoarder is solid. So we have some epics here. Violet Teacher is a really good token generator for a spell deck, which we could end up having. Demolisher is good. I really like Emperor Cobra because you can kill late game, you can kill any minion you want. And if they attack it, they at least have to trade 1 for 1, so. Alright. Some more tough choices. Master Spell is so strong. It's silence and draw a card. I think we have to go Master Spell. I wouldn't mind another Soul Priest, but I don't know. Master Spell is just way too strong. Yeah. All right, we need to start getting. We gotta look at our mana curve. We're doing good here. We need some bigger mana drops. These are all solid cards. I think Mind Vision could be pretty funny. Elven Archer. These are all solid. I think Elven or Harvest Golem. Harvest Golem is nice. You get 2 minions for the price of 1. Elven Archer, you save it a turn or 2, and you can use it to trade pretty good. So, oh, here come the trolls. Yeah, it was the stream yesterday with Akanai and Greater Heal that did a ton of damage. So, all right, so Elven Archer or Elven Archer or Harvest Golem, I think. I'm tending towards. Let's go Elven Archer. Alright, so we have a second Mind Control. Temple Enforcer is a really solid card. We have. There, I banned him. It's just gonna be getting trolled now, though. Hold on 1 second, guys. Savage, I added you as a moderator, so hopefully you can deal with those guys a little bit. So, as I was trying to say, but you know what? If they're coming in, that makes our numbers go up, which means that more people will see us as a featured channel, so, not too bad. Alright, kind of think we should go Sinjin again. Mind Control is really good, but we already have one. Temple Enforcer is a solid 6/6 for 6, and it fits our mana curve well at this point. Yeah, Sinjin is I'm going to take Sinjin. I can't pass up a Sinjin. Grimscale Oracle doesn't really do much for us. We're not doing a Murloc deck. Gnomish Inventor is a solid card. I think the way our mana curve is going right now, that's our better play. Abusive Sergeant's not bad, but I think Gnomish Inventor is the way to go. Let's see. Yeah, I thought he said something else when I banned him. I didn't ban him for that reason. I don't care about linking another stream, honestly. Yeah. Whatever. We're gonna go Gnomish Inventor here. Alright, so we need... Our mana curve's getting a little on the low end. Wind Fury Harpy is a solid card. Dark Iron Dwarf's a solid card. I think we'll go Temple Enforcer. Thanks, man. Alright, so Fade is solid. It gives us some free taunt, and we draw a card. Given that we're lacking taunt at this point, we have 2 Sinjins, but I think Fade is just too good. Although we have Divine Spirit, so... Yeah, Divine Spirit and Inner Fire. So change a minion's attack to be equal to its health. Whereas you double a minion's health. So you could make a Temple Enforcer a 6/12. And then use Inner Fire and make it a 12/12. So... I kind of like Divine Spirit here. Alright, so we don't have any... Well, we have Mass Dispel, but we don't have any other silence in the deck yet. So I'm kind of tending towards Spellbreaker for that reason. We have some draw power. Cult Master's not bad. It works best when you have a lot of low-cost minions. Acidic Swamp Ooze is a 3/2. It's above the stat curve and has a situationally very good ability. Plus, it's also what Noxious, the other streamer, he uses this as his icon. It's kind of funny. I think Spellbreaker's super strong. I'm gonna go Spellbreaker. Silence strong in Arena. So this is our third mind control that we've seen. In terms of low-cost minions, we don't have a lot. We just have a Loot Hoarder and an Emperor Cobra. So Bloodfin Raptor would be a good choice. Raging Worgen would be okay as well. The problem is that if we try to heal him, he'll lose his Enrage. Mind Control, we could take a second Mind Control. I'm not against that either. Well, Raging Worgen, we'd have to increase his health and then heal him so he doesn't lose his Enrage. Let's take more Mind Control, because that way we know we have two of them in there. Yep, I agree. Alright, so we could pick up another Taunt minion here. We didn't take Fades, that might be a good idea. Acolyte of Pain is super solid. It's really strong in a priest deck, because we can do damage and then heal him. So, I think, I actually think Acolyte of Pain is the best play. Booty Bay Bodyguard is solid, though. So, what do you guys think? No such thing as too much mind control. That's probably a true statement. Yeah, you're right. We have no 5 drops. Yep, I agree. Alright, we have epics. Alright, wow. So, well, we're not going to be attacking with our hero ever. So, no Captain Greenskin. Malagos, spell power is not bad, but again, it does not increase damage. It only increases healing, or it doesn't increase healing, it only increases damage. So unless we have our Arcanine Soul Priest on the board, or we do a direct damage spell, it doesn't do any good. So I think there's no choice here but to take Ragnaros. So excellent, we have an epic card that could pay some real dividends in the arena for sure. Alright, let's see. So we still need some higher end minions. Booty Bay Bodyguard would be good, but we already have 3 taunt minions. Yeah, Malagos, yeah, true. But we have other minions that have pretty high health too that we could beef up as well. I think Dragoline Mechanic or Booty Bay Bodyguard here. We don't have many 3-drops though. True. More taunt is not bad. I'm gonna go with the Booty Bay. Hopefully we'll pick up some 3 and 4 drops here towards the end. They really want us to take Mind Vision. I'm tempted to take it just for the fun factor. Cobalt Geomancer wouldn't be bad. We'd give us another low drop minion. The spell power is probably wasted though, unless we use Smite or we have Arcanine Soul Priest out. Let's take Mind Vision, just for the hell of it. Alright, so these are some decent choices. I don't think we want to take Bluegill Warrior, although he is a good 2-drop. Stranglethorn Tiger is good. He's a 5/5 stealth, and stealth, that means he's going to be a beast at some point. We could actually stealth him, increase his health, and buff him up, and then use him as a bomb. But you guys really like the Cleric. I agree, she's a great card for Priest, so let's go ahead and take her. Okay, I don't think we need any more Taunt at this point, although Taunt in Arena is really strong. Holy Nova is awesome. You deal 2 damage and heal everybody for 2. Thought Steal is another fun card, but we don't really have any AoE board clear, so I think we go Holy Nova. Wow, okay, so now we have epics to choose from. So Mind Games, we could take a copy of a random minion from opponent's deck and put it in the card. Blood Knight is really an anti-paladin card. I don't think it's that good. Shadow Form is really solid for priests. It lets you do damage instead of healing. Yeah, I think Shadow Form is the best. Not too big on our RNG luck. Yeah, it can absorb your Divine Shields, but I don't think we have any minions with Divine Shield, so. You guys like Mind Games? We have 2 Shadow Form and 3 for Mind Games, so I'll let you guys figure it out. I'm fine with either one. I'll wait about 15 seconds or so. Please not shadow form. The thing about shadow form is you think about a mage hero power, it's 2 mana for 1 damage, where shadow form you get 2 mana for 2 damage. It lets you just kill stuff all day long. You know what? We'll do mind games. More people want mind games. I think it'll be fun. Alright, so we have 5 cards left. We need to fill out our mana curve a bit. We need some 3 drops, maybe a 5 or 6 drop as well. Youthful Brewmaster, I don't tend to like in Arena too much, although we don't really have any battle cry effects. Yeah. Temple Enforcer gives us another 6 drop and a second Temple Enforcer. I think you guys are underestimating how good Stranglethorn Tiger is, though. We can beef it up. We can really make it a pretty big bomb at some point. They're both solid cards. Let's go, Tiger. Alright. Cat's return for a second. Alright. So what do we need here? Well, you know what? We need a 3-drop. And Earthen Ring Farseer is a great 3-drop. So I think Earthen Ring Farseer is the way to go. The cat wants Tiger. Yeah, the cat came up for the Tiger, I think, was the plan. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just editing the channel title so people know that we're now playing Priests. Alright, so we're down to 3 cards. Molten Giant. Molten Giant's not bad. I don't know that it's the best Giant for a Priest deck. But, I mean, look, we're not going to have Murlocs, and we don't have any other Pirates. So, I think it's Molten Giant. Yeah. Wow, we got another epic choice here. Alright. So, South Sea Captain, again, we don't have Pirates. Hungry Crab, good against Murloc decks, that's about it. So, I think it's Cabal Shadow Priest, which is an excellent card. Unfortunately, we're getting lots of epics, but they're not the best epics in the world, so... Wow, a second legendary. Oh, okay. There's obviously no choice. There's no choice of what this is going to be, right? I mean, Prophet Velen. Yeah. I tell you what, if we get to late game, we are going to be scary. So... Now, if we have our Auctionai Soul Priest down, and we get Prophet Velen down, that means all of our heals will do attack, and they will all be doubled. So yeah, I think Prophet Velen is overpowered, honestly. Yeah, the Beast, though, he's 10-6 for 6, but he gives your opponent a minion when he dies. So, yeah, our mana curve is definitely heavy, so if we get to late game, we'll be pretty good. So let's go ahead and open a pack real quick before we start. Yeah, it just, it quits you from the arena. It doesn't, it makes you stop the arena. So if you hit retire, we would end it at 0-0, which would be a really bad misclick. Nothing too exciting here. Decent cards. Defender of Argus is alright. Spellbreaker's probably useful. Soul of the Forest is awesome for druids. So you only your first arena ever is free, but at 150 gold you can play another arena. Alright guys, I'm curious to see how this will go. I think with all the taunt and everything, this could be pretty nasty. Alright, so this is our first game with this priest deck. We got very lucky in some sense. We have 2 legendaries, 2 or 3 epics. The epics weren't so great, but the legendaries are good. We have Ragnaros and Prophet Velen, so this could be a pretty potent priest deck.
Anduin versus for Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
It's a pretty good start for us. The reason I dropped the Circle of Healing is, restoring 4 health isn't something we're probably going to need early to mid game, so I'd rather have a different card. What about computer? No, Carl, computer. This is definitely arena, so you do not get. I mean, in order to count as a heal, you have to gain health. You have to be below max health. So, I think we're just gonna do some early damage here. We could coin up into something, but I like this play better. Yeah, it's AI. He's right. It's AI if it's practice. Well, gonna be a while before we use mind control. Let me go ahead and get the loot hoarder down. Oh, we could get a Northshire cleric down, but kind of prefer to save that for a bit. Yeah, someone tried it against us before and it didn't work, so.
I'll give it a shot.
So we have our Ultranite Soul Priest. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Northshire Cleric does work on your hero ability for sure.
In the light's name.
Which actually, if we wanted to, we could heal his taunt minion and gain a card. You know what? I hadn't thought about that because we draw off of his heals, so we could actually drop this and draw cards off of a healing totem. That'd be pretty funny.
Is someone injured?
Hey, give me that!
I'll give it a shot.
I think.
Not too quickly.
Well, we would have drawn a card from it.
I wonder.
So Cabal Shadow Priest, not too bad.
For the crusade!
I got lucky on the far side there. So we draw a card. Yeah, so we need to clear that guy. Fortunately, we don't have any direct damage. Huh. I don't know that. So if we play, so here we could clear the board actually, or we could just coin into our taunt minion. Yeah, I think coining into taunt is the way to go.
Get behind me.
Right away.
That was a mistake.
So we'll see what he does here. I mean, he can't trade 2 for 1. I mean, he can't trade 1 for 1 unless he does some direct damage. We need to kill... Excuse me. We need to probably kill this Light Warden as soon as we can, though. We're getting a lot of draw power, which is nice. We still have Auchenai in our back pocket. What we could have done there, we could have Auchenai Soul Priested, and then Circle of Healing, which would have wiped the entire board except for the Scarlet thing, but we could have popped the shields first. But probably keep that in our back pocket as a potential board clear later on. See, Cabal Shadow Priest. So we'll have 5 mana next turn. We'll probably end up probably the Emperor Cobra. I don't know, either one of these, and then our hero power. We could heal ourselves with the hero power and draw another card, perhaps. He's gonna go ahead and probably kill off our... Yep.
There is little time.
I think that's the right play. So now... Well, let's see. So we could go ahead and clear the field with our Auchenai, or we could go ahead and get Sinjin down. I kind of like the clear at this point. I kind of like the clear. This is Arena, Henrique. I'm glad, Henrique, if you go back and look at the videos, the first few Warrior games tonight were pretty bad. I honestly don't think the misplays cost us anything, but it was pretty horrible. But we have 2 mind controls, so we're moving into a decent late game here. Cabal Shadow Priest doesn't do anything for us this turn. We can go ahead and get Sinjin down and then attack, and then we can heal our Auchenai Soul Priest back up.
Must consider.
I mean, attack, I mean heal there. Oh, where we do damage!
Well played.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I will say, that was the best ever. I will say, yeah, it did. I will say I was talking to one of the other streamers, and he did that and killed, like, something really big. I can't remember what it was. But he did that, and it was pretty funny. Yeah, that was awesome. Maybe I just really wanted to get to get my Auchenai Soul Priest off the board. That was pretty terrible.
In the light's name.
Yeah, I've seen, it's funny, now that I've watched some of the other streamers and read some of their posts, I don't feel quite as bad about some of the things that I've done, honestly. Alright, so, despite that wonderful misplay, we're not in terrible shape. We have Mind Control coming out next turn if we want it. So, which I kind of want to Mind Control his Cult Master.
Must consider.
Let's see, does Cabal Shadow Priest do us any good? No, still. Yeah, I actually think Gnomish is the way to go, neither Cobra. I think Gnomish,
Pass me that hot light scanner.
so we can get a card. Oh, Mind Vision. We'll say Mind Vision for next turn. And I think Thrallmar to clear some of these tokens. And then, let's go ahead and clear his, healing totem. No, not doing damage anymore because the Auctionized Soul Priest died. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, Henrique, so maybe that's what I say. Maybe I go edit the stream and say that I wanted to screw with the shaman's head. Is Tawali a bad player? He's really popular. But you know what? I hope this Cult Master stays alive because I'm going to mind control him next turn. Although we're going to take 12 damage. I don't know, some of the streamers are pretty good. I'll see how you guys do when you play it. It's also a little different streaming for sure.
Ready for action! I thank you.
Hey, give me a minute.
I see your end. That I see your end. Job's done.
Noxious is good. I think Noxious is a solid player. Noxious is the one that who got me into the game, I would say. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the hero there because his totem wasn't gonna heal anything that turn. Oh wow, he's gonna do 11 damage. This is probably game. Yeah, that's game.
The elements will destroy you. The elements.
No, you can't attack with the Cult Master. We've talked about this every time we've had Priest. When you mind control a minion, you can't attack with it the turn you get it. It's considered summoned, I think. I'm not sure the mechanic, but you can't attack with it. I think Noxious is a solid player. I think Easy Mod is a good player too. Alright guys, so we're going to open a pack real quick. We got a golden rare. It's pretty cool. Azure Drake. The golden cards are nice. They'll have animation eventually, but this one doesn't have it yet. Wisp is an interesting card. I don't think it's necessarily bad for Arena. I don't know that I put it in a constructed deck. I do think, so this is the second game in this series with the Priest. We lost the first one. I do think a lot of the streamers out there, guys, are not Hearthstone players. They're really more general streamers. The guys that I think are pretty good the guys I think that are pretty good at the game are the ones that played Cockatrice a lot before the game came out. And Noxious and Easy Mod were huge in the Cockatrice scene before the game came out. So, well, we have Ragnaros. I don't think we want him as our first draw. So, the rest of these are okay. We'll get Ragnaros Karma like we had Deathwing Karma for not taking him. Nothing to do here for our first turn, so we'll just end it. So Mirror Image is a pretty solid mage spell.
Greetings.
For 1 mana, you get 2/0/1 taunt minions. Really slows the game down. So we could Elven Archer to take one of these guys out, but I think I'd rather go ahead and get my Loot Hoarder down. Well, if we do that, we'll clear them both in 1 turn. You know what? I still like my Loot Hoarder better.
Mind if I roll knee?
Job's done.
I actually think playing second, it depends on the deck. If I'm a rogue or a really aggressive deck, especially a rogue, I like to go second. And the coin and extra card, I mean, that's pretty strong. So we could use Inner Fire to kill one of these minions. I don't think that's the best use of Inner Fire. So we'll just put our Elven Archer out here. We'll clear 1 minion this turn. We'll clear another minion next turn. Unfortunately, we can't heal anything, right? So we'll just end our turn. I think it just depends on the deck, Henrique. It really does. Some decks it's really good for, some not so much.
Pay attention, class.
It would kill them, right? Or no, you know what? It wouldn't. You're right. I'm thinking of Crazed Alchemist. Never mind. Ignore what I said.
I'll give it a shot.
Pass me that Arclight scatter.
Should have done that first and drawn first. But I wasn't going to have any mana left regardless, so I could have drawn a 0 drop. He did Power Overwhelming on a Summoning Sickness. Alright. Yeah, I'll tell you, like I said, I've watched some of the other streamers recently. And, yeah.
I'm ready to learn.
So the mage played a secret. The only one that really concerns me is, what, Mirror Entity? I always get that backwards with the other mirror spell. So basically, if we summon a minion, they get a copy of it. It'd be nice if we had a little minion, but we don't. We could try just attacking the,
I wonder.
Yeah, but I think what I'm going to do, I want to see if that is a, let's see what kind of secret it is. Alright. Yeah, so it's Ice Barrier, so that's fine. So now we know. Definitely going to take
Give me a minute.
the Pint-Sized Summoner out. And then now we can play... We could play our Farseer, but we have nothing to go with that, so I think Sinjin is the play here.
Tadingo!
Not too quickly.
Well, we can take... Well, the thing we could do with the teacher, though, if he drops like a taunt minion or something, we could silence. We would lose our taunt, but she would lose her ability, so... So she could be going for a Frostbolt Ice Lance combo here. Or she could just be trying to get another token out. Looks like she's just trying to get a token out. That was interesting. I guess she really wanted Sinjin dead. I'm not sure I would have made that play. Wow, so now we have Auctionized Soul Priest. So we could do 4 damage there. We could form hero power. I don't know that we want Achinai just yet. But we don't really have any other good plays. We could go Achinai and kill the Violet Teacher with our ability and then hit the mage. That's true.
Must consider.
Yeah, we could do 8 damage to her. I kind of like that play.
Embrace the void.
Hey, give me a minute.
Alright, now this time I am not going to heal my Achinai Soul Priest to death. That's my goal.
I wonder.
Time for the cat to come back, maybe. So we're gonna take. Oh, she's gonna trade here. Interesting. No, maybe not. No, she traded. I don't know about that trade either. Yeah, we're going Sinjin into Earthen here.
Eyes are open.
Yep. Achinai. Did it already go by? Yeah, where is it at? There it is. So Achinai Soul Priest changes all of your heals to damage, which includes our hero power. So it's a strong card. I think in any priest constructed deck you'll probably see 2 of them, but it's obviously a little situational.
Time runs out on
You know, these tokens have been on the board forever. I think since like turn 3. Alright, so we could go ahead and silence her spell power. It's probably not a terrible idea. But we don't have really a play after that. We still have Mass Dispel. Really wish we could do Stranglethorn and the Spellbreaker, but we can't this turn. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do... I'm gonna go ahead and get Spellbreaker down.
Your magic shall not save you.
And... I'm gonna go ahead and hit her. A lot. And then I'm gonna heal my Sinjin. That way she can't trade with the Azure Drake and stay alive. Yep. Forces a 2-card trade. That's the idea. See, I'm not a total noob. I'm not a total noob in terms of strategy and what I want to do. I'm often a total noob in execution. Or misclick. So guys, if you're interested in following the stream, you can follow me on Twitter at Darhoff. I send out an announcement whenever the stream goes live. I also tweet things about Hearthstone there. Hearthstone. You can also go to hearthstone.com, which is the website I'm affiliated with. We have really active forums, a deck builder, as well as a arena builder. So check that out. YouTube.com/Starhawk. So I make the mistakes so you won't have to. I appreciate that.
You like my invention?
I do want to play you guys once you get the game some. And Henrique, if we play, I'm gonna record every second of it. And every mistake you make, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Alright, so she's got a little bit more board presence here. I really would. These minions have been around forever. It's kind of funny. I'm tempted to mind control one as a troll. I think the play here is Stranglethorn Tiger. Yeah, there's really no other good play. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. This is not really a good trade for us. A 4-3, 4-3-2. I think I'm just going to hit her again.
Die, mage.
I don't know if you heard that, but the Spellbreaker actually kind of taunted the mage when he attacked it, so... I appreciate that, Bo.M. I definitely try to be honest about my mistakes, and I try to just tell you guys what I'm thinking, and sometimes it's the best play, sometimes it's not, but hopefully by telling you what I think about, it'll help you understand the game better, and will help you make you play better once you get into the game, which I hope you guys all get in pretty soon. So we're starting to lose some board presence here. Those damn tokens have been out forever. Yeah, we really could use some board clear. I don't know that we have anything, unfortunately. Well, Emperor Cobra's not bad. Let's see, what do we want? We could mind control. We could mind control her teacher and start getting some tokens of our own out.
I wonder.
And that would make her a 5/5. So we mind control the teacher. We could inner fire her, which would also generate a token and make her a 5/5. Although she'll probably get fireballed. So make her a 5/5. And then I think we need to go ahead. Well, we can't attack with the tiger yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could mass the spell next turn. I think that's just going to end my turn. Yeah, I'm just going to end my turn. So I think next turn, we'll probably go ahead and use mass the spell. Well, we'll use our teacher ability, though. So, I mean, that's not a good idea. I thought about attacking one of the taunts. I didn't want to come out of stealth yet because I didn't want to get fireballed and trade my tiger for a taunt minion. I'm hoping this next turn we can clear the taunt and deal with it that way, but maybe we won't. That's true. That is true. Clearing his minions. He may start clearing his own minions here before too long. Yeah, the reason I put Inner Fire down was to get a little bit more attack and also generate a token. Could definitely play it different ways. You know, I'm tempted to leave. I'm tempted to leave the all their tokens out there because this is literally the minimum damage she could be doing with minions. Well, it actually Reckless Rocketeer. And we could always mass the spell. Well, now we probably will mass the spell, so I can start hitting her. Yeah. I wish Holy Smite let me draw a card. Oh, mass the spell is only enemies? I thought it was all minions for some reason. I don't know why I thought that.
Must consider.
Alright, well, let's go to mass the spell. Draw a card. Got another mind control, that's not terrible. Let's go ahead and get our Emperor Cobra down. And I think we just start beating on the minion, beating on the hero, because we can heal, she can't. So I think we just, and if she does drop a big minion, we mind control it, so. He can do 5 damage, well 4 damage with minions, 5 damage with his hero ability. Now the problem is she's got pretty good AoE board clear usually as a mage, but I kind of like where we're at, honestly. We could definitely lose this game. Huh. So who wants to mind control a silenced 1/1 minion? Because we don't really have any other plays.
Is someone injured?
We actually almost need her. We could draw a card with Circle of Healing. I'm gonna save Circle of Healing just yet. MC one of the mirror images. That would be funny. You know, it'd be really nice. Well, I don't know. It'd be really nice right now. I'd say Ragnaros wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we could have cast Heal on there to draw a card. That might not have been a bad idea. Azure Drake. All right. That may become our mind control target. You don't trigger a battle cry from a mind control, I don't think.
Time runs out on me.
She killed her own minion. Did you see that? That's not a bad play. So... we could mind control the Alarmabot, and then we'll get Prophet Velen next turn. But let's draw. Let's get a draw. Now Molten Giant. Molten Giant's a 5-drop.
Well played.
I'm tempted to mind control the Azure Drake. Yeah, Prophet Velen is definitely next time. I kind of like Prophet Velen. Yeah, alright. Let's get the minion down. Let's get the Molten Giant down to put a little scare into her, I think.
Right away.
I'll put it on your pen.
Ooh, Low Walker Cho. That could be interesting. So, I could mind control Low Walker Cho, which would give her a mind control. Well, we're gonna die though. That's GG.
Well played.
I don't know that we could have done much. Oh, is it? I thought it was Low Walker Cho. It's Brewmaster? Never mind. I didn't see when she dropped it. It looks like Cho. Yeah, the power of Pyroblast there. So those 1/1 tokens stayed on the game from turn 3 until the end. So I think we may have found the weakness of this deck being minion removal. But yeah. Well, we got 2 epics. Doomsayer is a good epic. Someone asked about this card before. He is available to all classes. Gladiator's Longbow is a really good hero hunter weapon. So we kind of thought the way this deck would go is that if we survived till late game, we would do pretty well. And so far, we haven't really survived till late game or done pretty well once we got there. So let's give it another go. So it's the 3rd game in this pre-series. We're 0-2. Hopefully we can pull a couple wins out here.
Anduin versus
Wow, an 0-2 priest against an 0-2 priest. This will be fun. Probably should have dropped the mind games, but I kind of want to play it just for the fun of it. Plus, we're going 2nd, so we can coin Descension on turn 3 and mind games on turn 4. Who knows? Maybe we'll pull a Prophet Velen or something. Although this guy's 0-2. You know, it's really sad. We have 2 legendaries, 3 epics. Yeah. This should be better than it really is. I can't imagine at 0-2 he has a Deathwing, but you know, we're 0-2 with a Ragnaros, so what does that say? So guys who are no, you in the arena, you get all games that are all cards that are available in the game. So those of you who are new to the stream, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask in chat. If you want to check out what I think is a great guide on the game, you go to hearthstone.com. There's a link in the bottom of my channel. I wrote a Hearthstone 101 guide, which gives you a pretty good background on the game. So check those resources out. Really nothing to do here on turn 1, so we'll end our turn. We could coin into mind games on turn 3. That would be pretty silly. Yeah, the only problem with Arena is it costs $2 to play or 150 gold. So you have to play... You get 1 gold per Arena win or 5 for every... and a bonus 5 for every 5 wins. So you can figure out how long it takes you to earn enough gold to play Arena. Oh, there's daily quests though. You can do daily quests, which will help. My guess is if you played, 3-4 hours a night, you would probably earn an Arena entry once a night if you did the daily quests. Alright, so Mind Blast to the face. Do you guys want a mind vision? There's really nothing else to do. We can mind vision this turn and then mind games later. So let's Mind Vision and see what happens. And we get an Acolyte of Pain. Not too bad. Not bad at all, actually. It's kind of funny because using mind games against a priest is kind of funny because we're likely to get cards that are good for us. So next turn we probably coin into Sinjin, I think, and then we use mind games on turn 4, or we could coin into mind games. Actually, we could use Farseer and get some health back. Yeah, actually, I don't want to put Sinjin down. Well, Sinjin will trade if he attacks. So, I think coining into Sinjin is the better play. Or we could do Acolyte of Pain and just keep drawing cards off each other. I want to get some board control down. You know how I feel about Sinjin. Unless he does something crazy, I'll do mind games this turn just for fun. We're already 0-2, so it's not like, you know, we have that much to lose. I wonder if this guy has a Murloc deck of any sort. That could explain why he's 0-2. I have to say I don't really understand some of these plays. He didn't charge because he didn't want to die pointlessly. I wouldn't have played the minion if you're not going to charge with it. So, let's mind games. I want to see what happens. We got a Wind Fury Harpy. Nice. That is an excellent card. We could go ahead and trade here, but since we have the only taunt minion on the field, I'd rather attack him.
Job's done.
That was a really good mind games. Yeah, I think our opponent might not understand the game too great. He could be new. A new round of beta keys just went out, and like I said, most people have only been playing the game a few days. I mean, look, the beta's been out less than a week. So now, if we could get Inner Fire, we draw Inner Fire next turn, and we Divine Spirit the Harpy, which will make it a 4/10, and then Inner Fire it, which will make it a 10/10 with Wind Fury, would be nice. I think more keys went out. Someone told me that. Oh, he took our Sinjin. Oh well, we lost our Harpy, but that's okay. Alright, so we're up to 5 now. I think we should get our Acolyte of Pain down so we can get some draw power going. Actually, you know what? We have a lot of cards. Let's do this instead. We'll heal ourselves. We'll heal Sinjin with our hero ability.
Job's done.
Could have done that in the reverse and given Sinjin one more health, but honestly, I don't think it makes a big difference. I actually prefer it this way because at 3-3, at 3-3 or 3-4 doesn't make a difference. And now I can heal him again this turn up to 3-5 if he stays alive, although I suspect he will try to get him off the board. And plus we'll play Cabal Shadow Priest next turn and steal his Acolyte of Pain. He really has no idea what to do here.
Sometimes I forget things.
So we could steal the Ancient Mage, but again, I don't think spell power is all that useful. But we could. And he's a bigger body. Harvest melons.
Let me change your mind.
Of course. Job's done.
Yeah, so I could have taken his Acolyte, but I kind of like the bigger body here. No, it's not random. You get to choose who you take. You know, he hasn't... That Acolyte of Pain has been on the field forever for him, and he hasn't drawn a single card from it yet. He's not available to attack, so like Mind Control, anytime you take control of a minion and put it on your side of the field, he's not able to attack. Now, I think Shadow Madness is different. So honestly, it might be inconsistent. So Shadow Madness, he Shadow Madness Sinjin, right? And attacked us with it. So, but at least Mind Control and that ability, you don't get to attack. They come in with Summoning Sickness. Yeah, I get because it's only one turn, but the mechanic should be consistent, right? Or it should say on the card, take control until end of a turn and give it charge or something like that. So we clear with Consecration, not terrible for him. Yeah, it should say he gains charge. Alright, so Holy Smite.
One shot, one kill.
Job's done.
We could have maybe dropped the Acolyte that turn and then dropped the Temple Enforcer next turn to beef up our Acolyte, but I kind of wanted to get the Elven Archer down to clear, so, or at least kill his minion. See ya, Henrique. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. Yeah, we can Greater Heal next turn and be just about full. Yeah, that's fine. I said Greater Heal next turn right when you typed it, Chromatora, so we're definitely thinking the same thing.
Must consider.
I'm a little leery of super boosting this Temple Enforcer simply because this guy could have a Mind Control in the deck, but maybe not. If you go back and watch the Priest Arena, there's one game, I can't remember exactly what it was, but the guy spent like 4 cards beefing up a particular minion, and then we Mind Controlled it. So it didn't do him any good. He should attack us with that Acolyte of Pain. Yeah, maybe he will now. So he's just trying to draw cards. Alright, so we can Greater Heal this turn. I think Acolyte of Pain, Emperor Cobra, and Greater Heal is the play. Unfortunately, we don't have... So we could double a minion's... We could double and trade. That's not a bad idea. And then could go ahead and heal.
Not too quickly.
I'll give it a shot.
I need to kill that Acolyte of Pain, that Acolyte of Pain next turn. I'll kill him with the Emperor Cobra no matter what, unless he gets a taunt minion down. Because he's giving him way too many cards. But again, that's the problem we've been having in these games, is we can't clear minions. So they just sit out there forever. It's the second Holy Nova he's had. And now we can't kill the never-dying Acolyte. Well, now we can, because we can Inner Fire it and Holy Smite it. That seems kind of like overkill, honestly, but the problem is we really gotta reestablish some more card advantage. That's right. Never mind. I keep forgetting Inner Fire. I keep thinking it's backwards. You're right. So that doesn't work. So I kind of just want to hit him in the face and heal myself. I thought about healing the Enforcer. The reason I didn't is it then becomes, it's still a 1-for-1 trade no matter what. So although it does take him out of a two attack spell, but it would not have really made a difference. Finally, his Acolyte dies. We'll get a card. That's not too bad. Well, the problem is we really need cards. We'll trade our... Let's see what we have here. Wow. Yeah, this is getting scary now. Well, I think we gotta draw a card here. Nice, Engine.
Is someone injured?
I may actually heal his minion to get a card. The rest of these don't really do us any good, so... Yeah, I healed his Ogre Magi so we could draw a card. That one less point of health doesn't make a huge difference, although now he could... well, it doesn't make a difference, really. And the card is more important right now. We really need, like, Ragnaros to pop out. Would be awesome. What's the other legendary we have? Ragnaros and what else? I can't remember now. Oh, Prophet Velen, that's right. Molten Giant doesn't do us any good. Wow, look at this. He faded. We have 12 cards, he has 12 cards. He could kill us next game. There's really nothing we can do. Well, we can... No. Attack to be equal to its health. So we can drop the Core Hound to a 5/5. But we can't kill anything.
What does the future hold?
So I think honestly we just gotta try to hold on a little bit. And if we can survive this next turn, we can probably play our Molten Giant. Well, maybe not yet. Wind Fury lets that minion attack twice in one turn. I think this is... I believe Thrallmar is one of only 2 minions with Wind Fury, who's not a Shaman minion. I think Wind Fury Harpy is the other. 3 minions. Young Dragonhawk has it as well. I really thought this deck was going to have some promise, but... so far, not so much. Well, we're going to lose next game. Next turn, I suspect. Yeah. Gosh, 0-3. This has just been a terrible night. It's been a terrible, terrible night. Well, yeah, Giant comes out for free, but what good is that going to do us with Taunt and a gazillion damage on the board? I mean, the best we can do... here is take out... and that's the best we can do. Yeah. What taunt minion have we not even seen? And we have Fade. We didn't draw Fade at all in 3 games, right? I mean, these last 11 cards have 3 taunt minions, Fade, Ragnaros, Prophet Velen. Oh, and 3. Well, I'm sorry, guys. That did not go well. I thought we had a better deck than that, and I don't think we really misplayed it. Maybe, I don't know, we were either unlucky or a deck wasn't as good as we thought it was. So, these are going to be really crappy rewards. You always get a deck of cards from Arena, though. You forgive me? Alright, so Mass Dispel is good. The rest, Fairy Dragon's really good. Alright, so I was gonna log off, but I can't go out on an 0-3 arena on the back of a 1-4 whatever. A 1-4 warrior. So we're going back into the arena. I will pay that $2. Alright guys, so we're not playing Priest. So I'm going to step away for a second. You get Mage, Rogue, or Hunter. Type in chat which one you want to play, and I'll be back in a second. Gotta take the mute off. It looks like most people want to go Hunter. Yeah. Yeah, Gen X Cub is right. Most want Rogue. All I see is Hunter, Hunter. 6, 7 Hunter. Alright, we're gonna go Hunter. We did really well with the Rogue. I think we went 8-3 with the Rogue. We have one 8-3 and we have one 7-3. I think the Rogue was the 8. I think we had a Warlock who had 7 wins. Alright guys, so I'm gonna blast through this pretty fast, honestly, because it's getting late my time. So we're gonna play Hunter. I think it's only my second or third Hunter series, but yeah. So not really great cards here. I think Pint-Sized Summoner is the way to go. Yeah. Spell power actually works decently well for a for Hunter because sorry, I've clicked past the Murloc. If we get a Murloc next turn, I'll ask you guys who want to do a Murloc deck. I should have asked. Again, not really great choices here. Silver Moon Guardian is solid at a 4/3/3, so. Alright, so we have some Hunter spells here. Hunter's Mark is obviously really good. Arcane Shot's really good. Mogushin Warden is not a bad taunt minion. It's basically a big meat shield. We'll probably get these Hunter spells later. So I'm actually tempted to go Mogushin Warden here. Arcane Shot, you know, it's solid. I think we'll see it probably 2 more times. Alright, we'll go Arcane Shot. Alright, there's another Murloc. We're not going to go Murloc, guys. We're going to pick a night where we're going to do themed decks. So we'll probably do like a constructed pirate deck. And then we'll go Murloc one time as well, just to see. So tracking is a better version of Gnomish, so. We may have weapons, but South Sea Deckhand works much better with Rogue. Cult Master is good, but again, tracking is better, so. Let's see, Hunter's Mark is good, obviously. I like Ironforge Rifleman because you pretty much are guaranteed a trade, so it gives you a form of card advantage. Silverhand Knight is solid as well, but I prefer the Rifleman here. Hunter's Mark is good minion removal. But so is Ironforge Rifleman. We'll get Hunter's Mark again, I'm sure. I have no doubt. We're going to go Rifleman. Oasis Snapjaw is solid. It's 4 for a 2/7, so it trades really well. Hey Flux, welcome to the stream. We'll go Explosive. Flux Flashor is the guy who's the community manager for Hearthstone, which is a site that I'm affiliated with, and it's how I got my beta key, so definitely check out the site. We got the Mogushin Warden again for taunt. I wouldn't really go Amani Berserker necessarily, so I'd say Harvest Golem or Mogushin Warden. I like the Harvest Golem for board presence. You're guaranteed a second minion, so. What do you guys think? Golem? Taunt? Yeah, we haven't got any beasts yet. Let's go, Taunt. Alright, so we are getting lots of minions. Voodoo Doctor is a solid card, I think. Darkscale Healer is a better healing card. Abusive Sergeant, I think it's situational. Let's go Darkscale Healer here. I think Darkscale Healer is the better pick. Alright, so we have rare cards. We're not going Ancient Watcher. Another Murloc. So we would have had 3 Murlocs now and 9 cards. So, I don't think there's really a choice here. It's really Azure Drake. Yeah, Ancient Watcher's okay if you have a silence. So here we can go with some more draw power, or we can get a stealth minion out who's a beast. If we get some other beast abilities, this could be really good. So I think we take the stealth beast on the chance that we might be able to buff him up. So we have more rares. Alarma Bot we've seen, probably situational. Arcane Golem, it's above the stat curve, but giving your opponent a mana crystal sucks, so misdirection. Golem isn't bad for late game, true. So Deadly Shot, destroy a random minion, kill command, 3 damage, 5 if you have a beast. I think Deadly Shot we have to take. Well, random enemy minion. Still think Deadly Shot is great though. It's good for removal. Hopefully if we have some board control, it'll be good. We only have 1 beast in our deck so far, so I'm leery about taking kill command. Explosive Shot. We've already... Well, this is different. Twilight Drake. I think Explosive Shot is the better one. So our mana curve is pretty decent so far. Alright, so we could go Frostwolf Warlord here. We have quite a few 5-drops already. I tend to favor the Novice Engineer. Draw power is so good in Arena. There is a distinct lack of beasts, that's for sure. Frostwolf Warlord is nice if we have good board control, but I tend to prefer Novice Engineer for Arena. Well, Starving Buzzard would be good if we had more beasts, but it doesn't. So, I think Freezing Trap or Frostwolf Grunt. The Buzzard is really good, we just have no beasts. I'd say either Trap or Grunt. We could go Buzzard and hope we get a bunch of beasts. I think the Dragon should count as a beast and a dragon. Yeah, Freezing Trap or Taunt. Buzzard and Hope. Alright, we're going to Buzzard and Hope. I feel good. There we go. Now we got some beasts. Not only do we have a beast, we have Ironbeak Owl, which is a excellent beast. So... I really like Ironbeak Owl, but our mana curve is really low. Silence is just so strong in Arena. We'll fill this mana curve out, hopefully, as we go along. We keep getting all these low mana. We really don't need low mana minions. We could Arcane Shot and take a second Arcane Shot. Kill Command is good if we get a beast on the field. So I think we need a Kill Command at this point. Now we really need to start building our mana curve. Snipe is a great secret. It gives you early board control. Reckless Rocketeer wouldn't be bad. Loot Hoarder is good for draw. But we already have a Novice Engineer, 2 tracking. I wouldn't mind a Loot Hoarder, but I think Reckless Rocketeer here because you guys... Well, Snipe basically guarantees you a kill. I wonder how many of you guys are new to the stream in Arena, though, because... I tend to like Reckless Rocketeer here, but we'll go Snipe. Our mana curve is getting really wonky, though. Flare, I don't really like. It's so situational. Demolisher is really good. But we can go Ancient Mage, and if we happen to get lucky with the spell power, we could hit, like, Kill Command could hit really hard. So... I don't know. No, I don't think the Priest deck went bad. I'm not sure. We're going to go Ancient Mage. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Alright, so Houndmaster, again, we only have, what, 2 beasts? So, I don't know that Houndmaster's going to do us any good, honestly. We could go ahead and grab it. We still have 10 more cards to go. Silverhand Knight gives us a Squire we can summon. So it gives us more board presence. Grizzly is a beast, that's true, and it's taunt. I think we took one Holy Nova, but we never got it. So... I'm picking a little quick, guys, because I think those are obvious choices. Alright, so... we could go... Explosive Trap, which is good board clear again. We already have one. Spellbreaker would give us another Silence in the mid-game, which can be really strong. I actually like Spellbreaker here. We have a lot of trappage already. Misdirection, Snipe, Explosive Trap. I'm going to go Spellbreaker. We got to even our mana curve out. Alright, so we have... yeah, we have one Owl, though. Two Silences is better. Murloc Tidehunter, even if we're not making a Murloc deck, is really good. Because it gives you 2 minions for the price of 2 mana. Direwolf Alpha is good, especially late game. I think we go Direwolf Alpha, and it's a beast, so... Ancient Brewmaster, we don't have anything to bounce. Stormwind Champion isn't bad, but again, our mana curve is sick. It's way low. But we could go Bloodwithin Raptor for another beast. Our mana is way low. But we have a good bit of draw power in the deck. We have 2 tracking. Yeah, we're going to go Stormwind Champion. We got to pass the beast, I think. Well, I don't know that Oasis Snapjaw... well, Oasis Snapjaw actually wouldn't be bad. Oasis Snapjaw is also a beast. Timberwolf is good. It'll buff our beast, but I'd rather have Oasis Snapjaw because of where our mana curve is right now. Alright, so we have some epic cards to choose from. Unfortunately, these are not very epic cards. I'll let you guys catch up a little bit on the chat. We don't have any pirates. I guess we could take the Hungry Crab because he's a beast. Doomsayer is a board clear. Maybe an emergency board clear. Yeah. Alright guys, so we have some beasts. We have really low mana curve. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's open a pack real quick. We have lots of beasts, but I don't know that we have things that really affect beasts, right? Too much? So we'll see. We didn't get, like, Unleash the Hounds or anything. Well, let's see how it goes. This is the first game with this Hunter deck. No, I don't think that's true, Fayette. I think we only took one... we took Starving Buzzard, right? And there's only... I don't think we passed anything else up that Beast did. That had Beast. Kind of like this. We'll start with tracking, go Snipe turn 2, Animal Companion turn 3. Not too bad. The thing about if you try to go for any sort of synergy in your deck, if you get lucky, it can make it a really strong arena deck, but otherwise, you're kind of mediocre. Probably some of the best decks in arena, though, have some synergy that just got lucky. Probably won't play Snipe this turn because it's just going to kill a low-cost minion. I might actually coin... well, that won't work. was thinking that guy did 2 damage. We could coin in the animal companion, which is probably what I'll do, because we might get the, I think there's one with taunt. I can't remember the different beasts.
I'm sorry.
We could, unfortunately, I think we'll do this.
To my side.
Nice. Misha. Misha is our friend. So that worked out well. Hopefully she plays a 1 health minion. Would be ideal. Well, she didn't. So say we could, that way we could clear with the Ironforge Rifleman. She really gonna trade there? Oh, she's gonna kill it with her hero ability, but she doesn't have her hero ability. So that was odd. Now we can trade and kill her taunt as well, so that becomes a 2-for-1. Although we really shouldn't, because she can kill with her hero power next turn. Hunter ability does 2 damage to the enemy hero. So I think the play here is to trade and drop snipe.
Job's done.
So next turn she'll drop a minion. We probably will kill it at 4 mana. Most minions don't have more than 4 health. So it's a good time to drop snipe is around turn 4 or 5. Next turn we can get the Mogushan Warden down, gives us a big taunt body. So she decided to drop a secret instead of a minion. Interesting. So, a little worried that she could get a copy of our Mogushan Warden. I'm tempted to drop the Ironforge Rifleman and see if it pops her ability. So let's see.
Locked and loaded. Job's done.
Yeah, Mirror Entity.
Locked and loaded.
I don't think that triggers Snipe, though. Yeah, it doesn't trigger Snipe because it's not a summon. So... Snipe only works... So it's a little misleading. It says whenever opponent... So one thing about terminology in Hearthstone, when it says plays, that means plays from hand. Like plays a card. It doesn't mean doing anything that comes from an effect. So that was actually bad. The snipe ended up hurting us there. But you know what? We can play our Iron Beak Owl and silence it next turn. It won't matter. I really wish we had 6 mana so we could get the taunt minion down too. We could just taunt. But then he's going to enrage